Here we have a compost bin that's just barely above 80 degrees. Well, it's 80 degrees outside, so there's no real action going on in here. And there's several good reasons for it. One of them is that this top layer is chives sprouted, and it's got too much air in it, and it's not wet, and there's no real mixing of brown and green. It wasn't ever really mixed well. There's some in the middle down here, but the rescue part is that we're going to take out this material and run over it with our lawnmower. Some people want to have a shredder in their yard, but you've got one, it's your lawnmower, and we'll mow this material up and reinstall this material inside the pile, re-water it, and it'll get hot just like the one beside it. The top layer of this pile was put in too dry, too big pieces, and it didn't get hot. But here inside, you can see that this part of the core looks like the other one. In fact, it's well along towards composting. So we have done a pretty good job over the spring building our ingredients, and just the very top layer and also the outer skin are the parts that aren't composted yet. We'll fix that. Get these last few big pieces. So when we opened this up, we found that really just the top part of it has been that chive stems and loose stalks from the garden. Down below, we found really good material that's already black and moist and going to turn into fine compost. In fact, it's so well composted at this stage that there's no heat in it. It's not steaming. Most of the food energy has been eaten up. So what we're going to do with this pile is do what we did with the last one. Turn the skin in, set it up to compost completely to where there's a very thin skin, get it all mixed up, and add in the chopped up ingredients that we have from the top, some new grass clippings, and some food scraps from our indoor kitchen collector. And I actually have done a decent job of getting the skin moved in. Just did some work on this pile to get the top loose and moist, and I'll need to water it just a little bit before it takes off. But both of these piles are in terrific shape to finish and have really good compost in the core when we harvest in October. But they also have enough space that I can take all the weeds and all the grass clippings and all the food scraps from my household and this garden. So if we run out of leaves that we've stored, we can add paper shreds. So we've got to have that mix of brown and green throughout the year. That's really all it takes. Once you have the knowledge, you can use almost any container. You can make great compost in any backyard and use it better than you can buy in your garden this fall.